This weekend, guys, saw the Premier League come to a close, and what a season it has been. We've got an All Champions League English final, an All Europa League English final, an actual title race for once, where second place Liverpool finished with the highest points second place has ever finished with. We've actually had a fight for the Champions League spots as well, apart from Man United, a fight for Europa League spots, which Man United definitely won. And we've also had fight for 7th place as well between Wolves, Everton, Leicester and Watford. We've seen the likes of Wolves, Watford and Brighton all get to semi-finals as well. And we've seen my team, Wolves, finish 7th, which is the highest we've ever finished. And we've still got a chance of qualifying for Europe in our first season back. So it's been pretty exciting. We've also had competition for all places all over the league and a survival fight where there was only a fight by Cardiff really in the end. No offence, Fulham and Huddersfield. But before this amazing season began, I decided to do a Premier League predictions video predicting the entire table for the Premier League and where everyone would finish. So, let's see how I got on. So then guys, unlike Fulham, I'm not going to make you wait for results until the final few minutes. I'm going to show the Premier League table now and start analysing it. But before I get started though guys, I just got to chuck out a disclaimer alert. Some people might get a bit salty and a bit embarrassed of how well I am at predicting the Premier League table. So I just wanted to put that warning out there. So on the left guys, you can see the Premier League table, and that is how the table finished. And I predicted two teams to finish in the correct spot. I predicted Man City to win the league, and I predicted Everton to finish 8th. I also predicted Cardiff to finish in the relegation zone, however I did think they'd finish bottom. To start off with though guys, if we look at the relegation zone, we can see that I did predict Huddersfield and Fulham to finish right next to each other in that same order. I predicted Fulham just to finish above Huddersfield, however I did have them in like 14th and 15th instead of 20th and 19th. So to some extent I did get that bit right, just at the wrong end of the table. I also did guys get the order of Cardiff, then Brighton, then Southampton right as well. However I had them to be the bottom 3, but they were very close to it. They were just outside the bottom 3, Brighton and Southampton were, and Cardiff finished just inside it. So to that extent I was also partially correct as well. Then guys, you can see with Burnley that I predicted them to finish 12th and instead they finished 15th, so I got that one a bit wrong. But above them, Bournemouth and Newcastle, I predicted them to finish in the exact same order like Fulham and Huddersfield, just a lot higher down than what they actually were. I predicted them just to finish outside the relegation zone, however they did finish high up in the table. But you can see a pattern coming here, can't you guys, that I've got teams in the right order. I predicted Crystal Palace to finish in the top 10 in 9th, and they actually finished in 12th. So I wasn't too far wrong with that one, but to be fair with the players I've got, there's no reason why next season they can't push for a top 10 finish. Wilfried Zaha, Andros Townsend, even Benteke when he's on good form can score goals. And if they do decide to sign Batshuayi as well, there's another good signing for them. Watford guys, I had them to finish 11th, and I wasn't far wrong because I actually finished 10th, so I was only one off. They predicted near enough where I thought they would, and I think with just having a new manager in this season as well, but actually keeping him for the entire season and getting to the FA Cup final, they have had an absolute fantastic season, and they've got to build off it this time. They've got to stick with the manager and actually try and build off this season, but they've had a fantastic season, some great results, some bad results, but every team has them. I had West Ham to finish 7th, and they actually finished 10th, and then my team also finished 10th, and they actually finished 7th, so I got them to the exact opposite way wrong. However, both teams had the sort of season I thought they would. I thought Wolves would come into the Premier League and impress, and we by far definitely did that. And I thought West Ham would have a good season where they start rebuilding and show that they can start fighting for the top end of the table and that again after a couple of seasons trying to stay up, which they did as well. After a slow start, they definitely picked up. I think for West Ham and Wolves and the likes of Leicester and Everton as well, now it's just about trying to keep that competition up, trying to keep the best players and bring in one or two more quality players and just keep getting better and better. It's going to be interesting next season to see what happens, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Now guys, I did predict Everton to finish 8th, but with Leicester, I had them down in like 13th and they actually finished 9th. So that was the best positive shock that I got wrong. So basically what I mean by that guys is that Leicester finished higher up than what I predicted them, and that is the biggest margin. +4 is the biggest margin that I've got on this difference table. But yeah, Leicester deserved it. With Brendan Rodgers coming in as well, some fantastic results. A 3-0 win against Arsenal for sure is definitely one of them. For Everton, I just see them as a team that just never seem to get into the Europa League. and just can't break into like the top 7 or top 6, but they are always round about there apart from last season. But with Marco Silva in charge now, there's no reason why they can't keep going forward. For 7th place, guys, I didn't expect my team Wolves to get it, but what a season we've had, getting to semi-finals, still got a potential of qualifying for Europe. If not, it'll be Watford, and finishing 7th is just absolutely fantastic in the first season back. Going from one extreme to the other, Man United have been terrible this year, and I thought they'd finish 2nd with the players that they've got, which, to be honest, they should be competing for, and instead they finished 6th, just 9 points above Wolves as well. That was my Leicester was my worst shock in a positive way. Man United was my worst shock in a negative way. Yeah, I had Fulham and Huddersfield with -5, but Man United, they should have finished in the top 4 with the players that they've got. And then Arsenal and Tottenham, I had them the wrong way around. I thought Arsenal would just pinch the Champions League, Tottenham would just miss out. However, Arsenal just got missed out on the Champions League and Tottenham just scraped in. And to be fair as well, Tottenham have also got to a Champions League final, so fair play to Tottenham, and that's without signing a single player. Take a hint, Man United, because you've spent millions and millions on Paul Pogba and that, and your team aren't quite reaching these heights. Now then, guys, I did actually have Chelsea to finish where Man United finished in 6th, but actually Chelsea went ahead and finished in 3rd, so fair play to Chelsea. They did have tough competition at the end with Tottenham and Arsenal, but it just turned out that no one wanted that final Champions League spot, if you get me. So Chelsea walk away in 3rd place. With Liverpool, guys, I thought they'd get 3rd place. I thought they'd compete for the title, but I didn't think they'd win it. And in not winning it, I was correct. But with how they competed for it, I didn't think you would get that close. 97 points and you didn't win the league. It just shows that there's no room for slip up at the top of the league anymore. Fair play to Liverpool, you had a fantastic season and you were unbeaten at Anfield yet again. So fair play to you, and you got to a Champions League final after beating Barcelona 4-0. I'm not the biggest fan of Liverpool, not going to lie, but you deserve success somewhere because you've had a fantastic season. And now, guys, the champions of the Premier League, I did have Man City. I thought, you know what, Man City have never retained a title, but they've never had Pep Guardiola before either. Guardiola just is capable of getting players in and keep motivating the same players, to keep going for stuff. They're in the final of the FA Cup and that as well. They've already won the Capital One Cup final, and now the Premier League title winners. So can they do the treble? We'll find out next week. But what I will say is that I'm not surprised to see Man City win the title again next year. I think they'll definitely be up there. Whether they can retain it or not will depend on what happens in the transfer window. Anyway, guys, that was me reacting to my Premier League table. Now close, I actually came to predicting the entire table right. I know, right? Not far off at all. No, I'm only joking. I've got a few patterns in that. I've got a few teams close or within the same order. But I only predicted 2 teams to finish in the exact spot. On the other hand, one of them was Man City for the title. So I did predict the winners of the Premier League, so that's got to count for something. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think as well. How did your team get on? You happy with your season? Just let me know all that in the comment section. If you're new and you like the video, hit the like button, and why not subscribe as well? And I'll see you guys next season. No, I'm only joking. I will be doing more videos before then, but yeah, you know what I mean. See you in a bit.